welcome. My name is Marin. If you are new, this is going to be 2 quick days in my teacher life. Today is Thursday, May 13th. It is so hot outside, y'all. It's hot outside, it's hot in this building, but we are going to make it to the end of the week. Tomorrow we have a field trip. Today we're just in the classroom doing normal stuff, but I thought I would go ahead and take you along. I am getting kind of started on packing up and stuff for summer, so I'll show you a little bit of that, show you what we get up to. It is currently 9 o'clock, so I have like 5 minutes till the bell rings and the students get here. But yeah, I just figured I would go ahead and film today and tomorrow and take you through 2 days towards the end of the year. We are at 12 days left of school. Yes. So let me go ahead and get what I need to get ready for the students and we'll get our day started. I do not have meetings today on my plan time, thankfully. So I should be able to check in, let you know how things are going. This week has been a little rough. The really hot weather is not helping. So we will see what today brings. And yeah, that's about all I've got. So I will check in with you later. It is 2:46. Y'all, it's so hot in this building. I feel like I'm melting. I've had the lights off in the classroom all day. We've just been like chilling with like my star lights up here, these, and then I have a light on over there. I don't even have these blinds open. It's so hot. It's so hot in this building. Today has been okay, actually. I have 3 extra students from a teacher who is out and did not get a sub. I've been working on cleaning and straightening some things up. So right now, what I'm going to work on for the next little bit, I have these alphabet books that another teacher gave me, and I'm going to staple them up for my students who are still working on letters, and I'm just bagging them up to send home to give to them to practice over the summer. Sorry, I can't talk. Other than that, not much is going on. I am going to show you a lot of you have probably already heard of this, but it's bouncyballs.org, and it basically tracks your noise level in your classroom. So I've been using this the last couple of days. I'll kind of show you what it looks like just in case you are unfamiliar. So basically you have some different options. So they've got like balls, emojis, numbers, bubbles, and eyeballs, and I've just been using the plastic balls. You turn the microphone on up here and you can see that they are moving now, and as it gets louder the balls like jump higher, as you can see, and then when it gets too high it says shh. So we've been using that to help with our sound, but I've got it turned off right now because the kids are not in here. So anyway, if it shushes us, I have the word quiet written on the board, and if they keep all of their letters, they get like a little like dance activity at the end of the day. If they lose a letter, they don't, or if they lose all the letters, sorry, they do not get that. So that's just something that I'm using. Today's ABC countdown was O for outside time, and we were supposed to go outside and read. I showed you some video that I took of my kids, though. We did it inside. We just played like an ambient nature video, and then we did it inside because it's so brutal outside. And other than that, they have done some time on their Imagine Math. I did teach my math lesson. They did some time on Epic. When we come back, we will do indoor recess, and then we will have some time on our Imagine Language and Literacy. And then we're going home. Because I have extra kids, it's impossible to teach stuff. And honestly, I'm trying to straighten some things up. And they are talking about possibly taking our computers away after this week to start inventory, which I hope that they're not going to, but that's what they said. So I want to make sure I have like as much computer time as possible where they can actually use the computers, because that's not going to be fun when they do finally take those away. Anyway, I have a big mess on the floor right here. I also have my jacket. As when the kids are in here, I do have this on because spaghetti strap dresses are not really school appropriate, but oh, it's so hot, y'all. It's so hot. I'm not made for heat, so it is just, it's brutal right now, and I'm gonna have to go outside and do dismissal at the end of the day. So not my favorite. Otherwise, that's what we've got going on. I've been sorting a couple of things, so I will show you. I picked up one of these things from Michaels, and I'm using it. This is like old school, throwing it way back, for like novelty erasers from like Target and stuff. I had a lot of them myself, but then a teacher who is not coming back next year gave me hers as well, so I've just been sorting them like into their different categories. But yeah, so I've got like little sports balls. What else? She gave me like some fish. I don't know if you can tell, but those are different colored fish. I've got some smiley faces, some hearts. I've got some other like random animals. There's like ladybugs, turtles, dogs, that kind of thing. I just threw them all in there. Some snow cones, some shooting stars, some regular stars, and then ones that I had in like a container from Michaels. So there's like pizza slices and sunshines and French fries and clouds and rainbows, that kind of stuff. So anyway, I've got all of those filled up, and my plan next year is to use them as counters for math centers. So I've sorted them all out, and I will teach the kids expectations and stuff for them. But I'm thinking like for math games, they can pick, you know, which container they want or whatever, and that kind of stuff. So that's this project, which is done. Now I have a bunch of stuff still on my desk back here that just keeps getting worse and worse because I'm like cleaning and just setting stuff down. I've got stuff all over the floor here that needs to be picked up. There's stuff all over my back table that needs to be picked up. I've been going through all of the books that I've had in my closet because I'm only keeping ones that are like leveled up to level I. And so all of the other leveled baskets I'm going through and I'm pulling out like famous people, weather, school books, what else? Animals, seasons, things like Eric Carle books, Elephant and Piggy, that kind of stuff, because I'm putting those in like subject baskets, if you will. And then I'm going to get all of the extra books out of that closet because I want to actually have like functional space, and they want us to pack up basically our entire classroom. So I'm going to need a lot of room to like store this stuff. So that's going to be interesting, but I need more space in that closet. So I'm just going through and actually just kind of doing some purging, which is like long overdue, and I probably should have done a while ago, but it is what it is. I also need to go through my file cabinet and get rid of a lot of the stuff out of there so that I can actually put stuff that I use. So like centers, math stuff for Eureka, that kind of stuff. But yeah, that is what I'm going to be working on. I will show you a little bit more in depth tomorrow probably, because I need to go pick my kids up, and then we're going to make it to the end of the day. A very hot Thursday, and tomorrow's a field trip, and it's supposed to be hot tomorrow too, so yay. Anyway, y'all, 11 more days. That's all I can say. 11 more days.
Because they're like you, they don't like to sit still.
Hey y'all, happy Friday. It's 2:16. I did not have time to get on and chat with you this morning. I was like rushing around trying to get stuff ready, for our field trip. As you saw, I did take some video of the different things. So we went to our district's nature area So the kiddos got to pet and hold baby chicks if they wanted to. We also saw a baby piglet, a baby cow. We saw some sheep, some goats, and some alpacas. We saw some hens, and then they did a little nature walk over to like the play area where they got to play on the playground there. So they had a lot of fun. We were very amped when they got to school this morning, but they did a pretty good job listening. I'm very pleased because that can definitely be hard for my friends, but they made it through and they did really well. So I'm really pleased about how the morning has gone. We got back to school at like 12:20. They went right into lunch. I had switched lunch shifts with another coworker's class because we usually go to lunch at 11:40. So my students were very hungry because it was a lot later than they're used to eating. But we had lunch, they did their recess, we came in, I had them get on their Imagine Math for a little while, and then the ISL came and checked in their Chromebooks. So we are not allowed to use computers anymore, which we still have 10 days of school, y'all, and I need to assess. So I'm going to be scrambling to try to find things for them to do, and I think we're gonna be watching a fair amount of videos because all of my assessing pretty much has to be done one-on-one. As I mentioned yesterday, I'm still working on stapling the last sets of books together. I am on the last set right now. I did fold them all. Sorry, I'm wiggling you as I try to grab them. I folded them all. I just need to staple them, so I'm going to do that very quickly. I also finally remembered to bring sugar for my butterflies, which are not, they're not out of their chrysalis yet. They're chrysalises. There's a way to say that, and I don't remember what it is. But anyway, none of them are out of their chrysalis yet. So I have some time still, but the kit that I purchased did come with like little butterfly feeding cups. So I'm going to mix up some sugar water, get it in here for them because I'm afraid that they're going to come out over the weekend when nobody's here because that's typically how things like this work. And they won't have anything to eat if I don't do that now. So before I leave today, I'm going to go ahead and mix that up, put that in there for them. The wick is supposed to get wet and then they can land on the little flower and drink. So hopefully that works. But other than that, that's what I've been up to. I'm going to show you very quickly some of the things I've been doing around the classroom just to kind of get myself ready for packing up the room because we've been told we need to get everything off of our shelves so that they can move the shelves completely out to wax the floor and clean the room and stuff like that. So had to do a little bit of prepping for that. So let me show you what I've been working on. So first of all, I've already started taking a couple things down. These were like our count to 100 days of school things, so I took those down. I've also taken a bunch of stuff off the front board. I took all the border down. I just threw it away. It was really like warped and gross. Took everything down except for our compliment chart with the reward if they happen to earn it. Those are my kids' QR codes, which I can throw away because we won't need those anymore. And then I also took down all of the letters and stuff off the word wall. And I took down the writing posters and things that were right here to put them in a file folder. I need to take these words out and get rid of them because I actually have another set of them already on a ring. This is a project that I need to work on. And the other thing I've been doing is I've been working on my books. So I've been going through and putting a dot sticker in the corner that matches whatever bin they go in. So these are some books that I still need to do that with. Those are the stickers. These are the Book Hospital books that I need to clean up and fix. And here's another stack of books that I need to work on. So basically, I have a storage closet, which if you saw my classroom pack-up video from last year, which I'll link up above, I think I showed you, but I have had baskets full of leveled books that go up all the way to like the letter T, I believe, from when I was teaching second grade. Obviously with my kindergartners, I don't need all of those. So they've just been sitting on shelves taking up space in that closet. And I decided I'm going to actually go through, pull out books that I might want to put into like the subject bins so that I have more space in that closet to actually store things, because as I said, I need to get everything off the shelves and I don't have a lot of space. So that is what I'm working on. That's why I'm going through all of these books. I'm just pulling out things that I think they might be interested in and having them ready for next year. I've just been doing a lot of like sorting and organizing, like as we get done with things. Today, the students are going to take home their headphones because we won't need those anymore since we're not using our computers after today. And yeah, that's where we're at. It's a lot. It's a lot going on. I will say, yesterday I mentioned it was crazy hot. Today it's much nicer outside, so I'm really glad that we didn't have our field trip yesterday, because oh boy, that would have been brutal. Also, the air conditioning appears to at least be working in my classroom. It's much cooler in here as well. So yay for that. I'm just definitely trying to figure out how I'm going to keep my students occupied next week without computers. It's not going to be very easy. Yeah, it's a lot. Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and start cleaning a couple of things up, and yeah, we'll check back in when I have something else to report. So see you then. Here's our caterpillars / chrysalises. And these are the sugar waters that I just put together. And this is the beginning of my organizing and packing up. Still a lot to do. Hello everyone, happy Saturday. I never got back on yesterday to close out the vlog because I was chatting with a coworker and we left school together. So I just did not get back on to close things out. So yesterday was actually a pretty good day, like nice ending to what had been a very whirlwind week. The field trip went really well. The kids had a lot of fun. We came back, we had lunch right away. They were in the room for about an hour where they were on their Imagine Math, as I mentioned, and then she collected the Chromebooks. So the next 2 weeks are going to be interesting, but she collected the Chromebooks and then they went to specials. We came back and we did, we cleaned up a little bit, and then I just gave them Play-Doh and I let them play with Play-Doh for the remainder of the time because it was Friday and I didn't really have much else on the agenda. So that was how we ended our day. It was a really good day, as I mentioned. And now it is the weekend where I can chill out and relax because it was definitely a long week with very hot weather, which just really wore me out. So other than the weather, it wasn't that bad of a week at all, so I will take it. Otherwise, yes, that's all I have for you. I hope you enjoyed these 2 days in my teacher life. If you did, please leave me a thumbs up. Consider subscribing to my channel if you would like to see more from me, and I will see you in my next video. Bye, everyone.